Later on, when we're waiting for stealth to recharge, I'll be all going and read you guys the description for this zone, if you haven't already. Alright, so I can't quite find a way to get to that. Oh, okay. Looks like a route up here connects to it. We'll see how far I have to go back to get on it. But more Teta Flames, there's the Flame Grass, there's Newbie again. Apparently he's following me, even though there's just currently no one else in this team speak. They're all up there in the beach room. And more Teta Flames, more Teta Flames. The Fire Path of Termius again. And I kind of wonder about these mobs. I mean, they see these random lava fonts hitting us, but they don't recognize the fact that we're here, which is kind of funny. So there are a bunch of crowshoes nests up here, I remember that. Only 5 seconds left on stealth. This area looks fairly secure. We'll see. Yep. Although the sound effects from that Flame Teeth Benzool briefly disturbed me. So, Velisca Giovannis, by the way, of course over here connects to Dark Rain and all of that, and Ashwood. Now, it says, the Velisca Giovannis was built by the disciples of the great prophet Giovanni over the course of many generations. The great tower stands as a mighty statement to his legacy, surrounded by contaminated lands, which are littered with the remains of the Zareka's last invasion. So these are all apparently Zareka's last invasion forces. When they last got up here, or whatever. I can search for MOBs and objectives and all of that, display all NPCs, etc., close the map. So, just an FYI, if you are stealthing around, this is apparently a safe spot. You're not even really getting hit by lava. Pardon the up-close looks at my new stuff. Oh, apparently you are. But you can out-heal it, even with level 1 gear / no gear. And stealth is done, so we're going to hit stealth. Now we're going to be going up on this ridge area. There's more redbone devils. Crowshoes nests. If you ever need to find crowshoes nests, this is the main area of crowshoes. And we'll be able to move over to that area. Please say yes, please say yes, more likely no. So this area is all cut off. So I have no clue how I'm going to enter that area yet. Didn't explore that area before. Possibly you can't. Very good possibility you can't. As there's like, you know, a wall there and there's like a little waterfall. Possibly over there by Sophian Library. I don't know. But we've had a bit enough of the flames and all that. I'll go back and check that pass over there. I'm going to go and do the swamp area next. Which, you know, it would give me a good reason to suicide as I am saved over there, but not going to. I have thoughts. So anyways, this is the Homa stone, whatever. It's basically a cube where out of it flows lava and pollution. And this is like one of the little safe spots from the lava. There's the Homa ore, looks like the best items, haven't really seen it anywhere else. Lava stones are here, other items that I'm pretty sure you're going to need for quests are here. Like, there's the ore. Magic Kalium is here as well, if you don't want to go over there. And of course, contaminated Kalium is over there as well. Well, apparently, when you go to pick up an item, the lava can interrupt your item collection. So unless you're a cleric using AA, although I don't know if that would count as a magic attack, you'll have an issue collecting items in this area. So my stealth is going to go ahead and finish recharging. The stone is, of course, held down by a bunch of stones. I'm guessing, you know, monsters tighten it down or something. Or maybe we want it to be levitated. I don't know the lore of this side yet. But I'm going to go ahead and start passing them to the swamp.
Find the shadow.
Or not the swamp. Yeah, the swamp of... Actually, that's the swamp of Blaze. Huh. Anyways, so apparently the mobs in this area are mostly contaminated subas, which are basically like fish monkeys with spikes and multiple faces mutated into their backs. Okay, well that's creepy. Never looked at those guys up close. You will need to find mutant mushrooms all around this area. And I'm going to go ahead and pop by this sacred place in a second, just so you guys will know exactly where the safe spot is. Now, Penzas, strong Penzas, you know, don't detect stealth. I have no idea. They're like wood, metal, brass. class, maybe. And they're kind of like warrior robots, as the power pentas, when they stealth detect me, will de-stealth me. So this place is guarded by Sophian battle mages and Sophian knights. I haven't been to Beliska on another server yet. I'm assuming these guys are like the guys that guard the town, even though they're not guards per se, or not listed guards. No, I'm not worried too much about my health, as it is going to go back to 1 anyways. And if I get de-stealthed, I'm going to die also. So there's that whole wave of guys. Here's the save point right there. Timothy is of course right here. Look, he's even the same model as the mountain trainer Zerger. And here's a very awesome looking RM, Roman David Company Haitian. That guy's Roman servant. And no other NPCs of note here. Now you can see there's no more NPCs on the in between this area, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, if you're wanting to get to Beliska Giovannis from this route, what it all exactly looks like. You'll be, of course, realizing that, hey, 55 honor is now pretty cool. Alright, so again, strong pentas aren't that good, aren't stealth detection, but the power pentas will, so I'm going to have to watch out for when they make that monster switch. More contaminated suba, contaminated kalium, more mutant mushrooms. Alright, so these power pentas, which M is so nicely fighting ones when you look at one up close, do detect stealth. They have like a button behind them, I don't know, the strong ones to head. And they're kind of like golems from a different age. So we're going to go ahead and watch this fight go on, I guess, as a little bit of interestingness. They do charge you if you do get your stealth detected. But past the power pentas, you can see the wall of Beliska Giovannis. It's more power pentas and more power pentas. I could try sneaking through. Apparently there's a super penza boss, as he's a lot bigger than the other guys. I did skip a boss that's by the Virgils somewhere, but he's like right about here on the map. I remember because I got stealth detected right before I hit the Virgils by that guy the first time. In fact, you'll see that guy if you watch my first impression video. Oh, crap. My stealth ended. Apparently this is a safe spot, unless the power penta respawns while I'm on recharge right next to me. That would, of course, be very embarrassing and very funny. Slightly, but yeah, there's 5 mutant mushrooms around here, so while there's mutant mushrooms interspersed, this is a good area to get mutant mushrooms, apparently, this section of the map. There's the Curse of Parai. I'm going to go ahead and check over there. And then I'll swing back around to the top section and recharge my stealth at the Sacred Place and probably go through the Altar of Player and Cameron's residence. 7 seconds left on stealth. Now I have to be really careful. I could go ahead and start moving, but stealth, okay. So again, moving right along. More mutant mushrooms, more contaminated subas. Not too much to say about this zone. Oh yeah, the fancy contaminated trees and the spike trees with flowers. They probably want to kill you. There's like this weird gas in the air in general. And we're going to be swinging to that bottom section first so you guys can see where the swamp ends. And actually I'm going to be moving up along this wall because I want to see how many ways you can get out of the swamp. Because I do know about this route over here, which will let you go ahead and go to prayer. We'll actually be back here later. Yeah, here's some screaming suba as they're contaminated. This is what they look like before. You know, 2 heads, spikes, fish face. Another screaming suba that just spawned right there, kind of disturbing me. That's the Altar of Prayer. We're right by it. I guess I'll go ahead and look. I'm pretty sure there's like... Is there not bosses over here? No. There's an ancient sarcophagus who's very likely based on the Algon quests and that weird rune over there, going to spawn a boss. So this seems actually like a pretty safe place to be if you need to go ahead and hide out. There are Ovies of Guest over there, as well as, you know, Hames Queens. This is more along the lines of what you're going to be seeing coming in out of the Dark Rain Forest area. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of this and head back into the swamp so we can finish that up. Apparently Bunnyfire is like grinding in the new area or something. There's Laws, you're dead, by the way. In case you're wondering where Archon is, oh god. Oh, thank god. Apparently, of course, the DG is also related to that area over there. Printer, or Painter, I should say. Whatever. Panter. Is killing strong pens is also over here. And I'm going to be running along the side. So it looks like you can get out of the swamp for a very long area. More strong penzas. Possibly a quest mob to kill a bunch of, just because I've seen them so much. Of course, pretty much every mob, there's a bunch of them if you look hard enough. So there's the Bone Devils. We never looked when we saw their buddies, the other Bone Devils. Slightly different. And again, this goes into the swamp area again, which is more mutant mushrooms in general. Apparently you can go anywhere to find them. More strong penzas. If you look over here, even though it looks like it's walled. Actually, this does look like a fun little middle zone. So apparently we need to run up Horma. I want to be running from Sophie Library all the way to Horma, and not take pollution damage all the way. There's the Mortets of Flames. We already looked at that area over there. Oh god. Gotta back up. That area, of course, leads straight back to Horma. You saw this little piece of section over here. Oh god. I have no bullets. I have no bullets and I'm at 1 HP. I'm gonna die. Well, I have bullets, but they're C rank. I'm wearing that F level gun. So that was fun. Getting killed by the Bone Devil. You got to see how they do their attack animation. Stab. Die. 500 damage to the guy in no armor, so those don't seem too tough. To me. In general. So now we're back at the Sacred Place. Hello, NPCs, all three of you. I think you guys know that that's just more Subas, etc. So instead I'm going to go through the Altar of Prayer, swing by into Cameron's residence, and then start doing a sweep of this area. All the way up into the Foreigners' camp, and maybe even visit the Termin's Watchtower. So my stealth is done recharging, so I'm going to go ahead and head out. Taking pollution damage all the way, because that's what the cool people do. Namely anyone who's 60 plus and grinding anywhere over here. Aha, yeah, it's Mini Fireheart. Mini Fireheart's hurt, says Maja. Remember that. Alright, so Haim's Queen are like tiger plant ladies that want to kill you with their tentacles. And they have blades on their back, but they actually kill you with those things when they attack. Commonly known as Xylemia in general. Actually, isn't that like an RM hat? Or I guess that's a TG hat? I don't know. Here's Ovies of Gust. They don't look too different. Pretty much like the same model every time. And that's going to continue on for a bit. Let's go ahead and go back to the Altar of Prayer. And we'll be swinging by into the town where a lot of people are, which is Cameron's residence. Whoa, Screaming Suba. Apparently I'm not going to make it in there before my stealth ends. So I'm going to go ahead and look for a hole out of these Screaming Subas. Use Hawkeye for the lulz. Maybe mount up, since I am going to be looking to run through them for a quick shot out, and then I'll save over here. Because, yeah, that is a good idea to keep track of the save points. There's one at Bliska Giovannis. There's one at the Sacred Grounds. No, Haim's Queens are going to be blocking me. QQ. There's one here, but you can't technically get over there. There's one here, and there's one there. Past that, I think there's no other save points. But again, I'll find out. Apparently his own is QQing for diamonds for 60 to 61. Even though his own, I'm pretty sure, is 61. Maybe not. Maybe he's grinding at level 60. I have no clue. He's not in the guild. I don't know why I checked. And 3 seconds left until my stealth ends, and we'll continue this exploration of the pyramids. As you can see, if you peek over the wall, that's Cameron's residence. We'll be coming along this little back path.